Is it possible for you to build an aesthetic physique with just 4 equipment without having to go to the gym? You might think that's impossible, but you'll be surprised. And the best part is, this equipment costs way less than your 3 months gym membership, which, by the way, you do have to renew every 3 months or maybe every month, depending on the kind of gym you attend. But these tools are just one-time purchase. And the cool thing is, you don't just have the opportunity to build an aesthetic physique, but you also have the chance to improve your strength and stamina. So, with that said, what kind of tools do you need to build an aesthetic physique from home? There is no denying that push-up is one of the best exercises you can start doing to build your chest. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or advanced. That's where the push-up board comes in. The push-up board is basically one of the most underrated tools out there, but it does quite come handy. And the reason why is that when you go on the negative, the push-up board allows you to go deeper. And the deeper you go, the better. Because when you go deeper, you basically actually stretch your muscle, which is also very important for muscle growth. And that's going to help you build a bigger and a very thick chest, like Becky. You don't just get to work out your chest, but you also have the opportunity to include other body parts like your shoulders, your triceps, and of course, your back. And that depends on how you position the handle on the push-up board. For example, when you take this handle, the chest is actually blue, and which means every blue lines you see here, right here, will basically work out your chest. So if you put it here, for example, you're going to be working out your chest. Then the green ones works out your triceps. So when you put on the green lines here, like this one, or this one, or this one, you basically work out your triceps, because the diamond push-up also includes your triceps basically. And when you go with the yellow ones basically includes your back, and like so, like so. Then the red ones work out your shoulders, like so, and so. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, you are still working at your chest because your chest is basically the baseline. But this also allows you to include other parts of your muscle. It's a good thing you're able to include other body parts, but it's also very important for you to be able to train these body parts more efficiently by isolating them. The resistance band can help with that. For you to isolate your shoulder and train them properly, you want to do the front raises. And always remember to control the negative, because you control the negative, basically build mind and muscle connection, which is very important for muscle growth. Because when you build mind and muscle connection, it helps you train harder. And for you to train your side delts, you want to do the lateral raises. Always remember to control the negative, because it's very important for muscle growth. And for you to isolate your triceps, you want to do this particular exercise here, which is very important for your triceps. And always remember to control the negative. I can't say that enough. And for you to be your biceps, you want to do the bicep curl. So, if you are someone who has been struggling with pull-ups for quite a while, don't worry. The resistance bar got you. So you want to wrap it around the bar like so, put it under your feet, and then do the pull-ups. You realize that it becomes a little bit more easier. And if you continue doing this exercise with the resistance band, in a matter of time, you'll be able to do the pull-ups without getting any support. And just so you know, there are lots of exercises you can actually do with the resistance band, but I just want to talk about this particular one here. And if you want to see more exercises that you can basically do with all of these tools that I'm basically talking about right here, just let me know that in the comments and I'll make it happen. So when it comes to your leg, what kind of tools do you need to build your legs? Exercises like squats, jump squats, and pistol squat are very good for building your legs, but at the same time, that won't be enough. Let's say, for example, Becky's physique doesn't look complete just because it has the demo back, big chest, small waist, or even the big arms. But his physique looks very complete because of the fact that he has a very developed legs. His quads, his calves are mesmerizing, and that's why his physique is also one of the best physique in anime. You don't get to build legs like that just by doing body weight training. Of course not. You need to add some weight. That's why you need to get some dumbbells. Dumbbells are one of the most important equipment you need to have around you. It doesn't matter if you're already going to the gym or not. You just need to have them because they are very crucial. Because it doesn't just allow you to build your upper body, your arms, or every other part of your body, but it also allows you to also build your legs by using the weight to squat. And you have to make sure you push yourself to failure, because when you push yourself to failure, you basically challenge your muscle for growth. And when you get to the point whereby you're not able to push yourself anymore with the weight, then you can start doing body weight squats. And you need to make sure you get a lot of reps in and make sure you push yourself to failure. Pushing yourself to failure is very crucial for muscle growth. In order for you to also target your hamstring, you want to do the squat with your legs a little bit wide open, basically the sumo squat. But in order for you to isolate your hamstring, you want to go with a deadlift. The deadlift is basically going to actually isolate your hamstring. And you don't just get to exercise only your hamstring, you also get to exercise your glutes also too. And building a nice quad and building a nice hamstring makes your leg look very complete and very aesthetic. And in order for you to also target your calves, you want to go with the calf raises with the weights and later without the weights. And doing this repeatedly is going to also help your calf grow. A lot of reps will be very ideal with the weights or without the weights, because calves are very stubborn. So you need to make sure that you actually hit them really hard. And there's also one particular exercise I like to do with the dumbbells. So basically what you want to do is that you take a backpack and put your dumbbells inside the backpack and then put it on your back. So what you want to do is that you're going to walk around with that weight on you. It also depends on the amount of weight you're also carrying. When you add more weight to your own body weight, it's like you're basically telling your body that you're overweight. So when your body thinks that you are overweight, you basically burn more calories. If you're able to walk for 15 minutes to 20 minutes, that's going to burn a lot of calories. But not just calories, you're also going to build stamina. And that's also going to strengthen your spine. So that's why it's one of my favorite exercises. But it's also a little bit difficult, but that depends on the amount of weight you do. So if you're someone who's just trying this for the first time, you want to go with something really light, something you can handle. And in time, you progressive overload. So, and when it comes to building your stamina, there's some particular exercise that you can actually do for that. No, it's not you running around doing cardio or sprinting. The jump rope. The jump rope is basically one of my favorite exercises. And the jump rope is one of the best exercises out there to do, because it basically helps you build stamina and coordination, because you actually jumping up and down and also twisting your hand at the same time. You're actually building coordination between your brain and your body. And at the same time, you're also burning a lot of calories. And at the same time, you're also building stamina. So the longer you go, the better. And this is going to also help you lose weight. So if you're someone who's been trying to lose weight, this is the exercise you want to do, the jump rope. It's fun to do, it's easy to do, and at the same time, it's very, very beneficial. So now that you know all the tools that you need to start building your ideal physique, how much is it going to cost you? Well, luckily for you, on Timu, you're not going to break it the bank. But it also depends on the quality and on the kilograms. For example, the push-up board price is basically the same. It's less than $20 or 20 euros, depending on where you live. But the dumbbells, the resistance band, those two depends on the kilograms. So the higher the kilogram, the higher the price. But regardless of the price, you are definitely not going to be breaking the bank, because they're not that expensive. And also the jump rope, which is going to basically cost you like $5, €5 or 10, depending on the type you want. But regardless of the price, you are definitely not going to break the bank. But with all that said, one thing you need to understand is that even if you get a 1-year gym membership and you don't go to the gym, you are definitely not going to see any result, because it doesn't matter if you have the tools or you get a gym membership. What actually matters is how much you really want to improve yourself as a person, whether physically or mentally or whatever. You just have to put in the work. You can buy all of these tools and put them under your bed. They'll be there collecting dust. But guess what? Your physique is going to remain the same. So it's not about the tools, it's not about the gym membership, it's about your efforts. So that's all I have to say for this video, and I hope this video was helpful. And in case you did like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And that'll be very uplifting, and that's something I'm going to really appreciate. So until then, guys, see you in the next video. Peace.